everybody, and welcome back to Subnautica. We are here. We are ready to go. We are... I don't know what we're doing. No, I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. I've got a plan in my head. Right, we are going to sort out our laser cutter today. We're going to get that sorted because I want to go to the Aurora. So, what we need to do is check what we need for our laser cutter. So, let's just scroll down. We need the last fragment. Okay, ingredients unknown at the minute. We need our last fragment. So we're going to go find that. We're going to get that sorted. We do have a radio message. Let's play that while we're here.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Ooh, partially translated. Whoa.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
Well, that's not creepy at all. Okay, so... I'm guessing that's me and the other survivors from the Aurora crash. With 9 new biological subjects. Maybe there's other survivors out here. Hello? Are you here? Okay. Right, let's see where we are. Okay, we're gonna kind of see if we can find some wrecks. Let's go wreck hunting. So I'm gonna concentrate on wrecks that are kind of more in the grassy plateaus area. I think, maybe. Oh no, they're floaty islands. We don't want them. Ooh, scary. No, 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 no. Stalkers playing with titanium, we'll let them do that. See if we can get to the grassy plateaus. So, there's different wrecks throughout the game, like fragments of the Aurora that fell away from the main part of the wreckage. And that's what we're wanting to find. It's very, very murky out here. And the reason why we're looking to find the ones in the grassy plateaus is because they're closer to the original start ones. So they're basically like our starter wrecks almost. We're not finding grassy plateaus at all around here. we just go through kelp forest and then it gets awfully deep.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
Okay, that's mushroom forest. We don't want mushroom forest. I should have looked at the map, shouldn't I, before we came out? Checked our little map, seen what's going on.
30 seconds.
What's in here? Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Let's go get some oxygen. Oh, we're near the big island. No, we don't want to go that way. We want to go back over this way. A touch. Angled this way slightly, I think. See, this is what I mean. I check what direction I'm supposed to go in, and that by looking up originally, and then get completely turned around, go the wrong way, get lost. Welcome to Subnautica. That's all I can say. I do this all the time. The lovely green murky kelp forest. I do kind of like it because it's very atmospheric, but at the same time, you are not helping me. Lots of bits of wreckage around here. We got down here. That's the floaty islandy bit again. Bone sharks down there, so we don't quite want to be around here just yet. Hey, no. You stay there. You stay there. I'm just going this way, okay? Just going this way. I like it when we're getting a bit closer to the surface. It's more green. So much green. How big is this kelp forest? Come on. It's not helping me. Ah, this is helping me. This is where we want to be. Okay. Ah, calm, serene, lovely. The lovely distant sounds of giant Leviathan reefbacks.
Passing 100
Okay, I'm
meters.
coming up a bit.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, let's go back up, get some oxygen. But we could just see one of the wreckage fragments down there, so we know we're in the right place. Get under this reef Leviathan. Let's get a touch more oxygen, because we didn't fill up properly. And down. You can see we got some wreckage here, so we're going to check this bit out. So yeah, your tools, your smaller items and that we should find the fragments for around the wreckages out here before we go further out for other parts of the wreckage. Yo! Why are you in there? This is my wreck to explore, not yours. We have our vehicle bay fragment. Ah, there we go. Laser cutter fragment. That's what we want.
New blueprint acquired.
Let's get back up before we get that notification again about oxygen. And then we can check out what we need to get for this one. See on the surface, pretty much. Yay, let's stand up here. Yeah. I likes it. Let's help him with that barnacle. No, come back. Oh, ran away. Never mind. Get that bit instead. Right, where is that little monkey that just spiked me? There's one over there. There's one on this side? No. Right, let's do all the things. Ah, there's one in there. That's why. I see you. Can I just stand here and check my PDA? Thank you. Right, what do we need? We need 2 diamonds, cave sulfur, titanium, and a battery. Okay, so cave sulfur, safe shallows, jobby. And then... just gonna run this way across the Leviathan. And that, so we'll head over here. Go to the safe shallows, get some cave sulfur. Help a friend out with a barnacle. Or 2. You get too close to them, you can't necessarily break them, which is kind of frustrating, but no worries. So we'll head over this way, we'll get some cave sulfur. And then diamonds. Did we get any diamonds when we went to the alien base? I don't think we did. Might be an idea. Possibly to head back over there. Because I know there's plenty of shale over there, plenty of diamonds. And that if you go down into the mountain. Well, kind of up and then down a bit. You know you're in the safe shallows when everything clears up a touch. Right, let's find us a crash fish. Or if we can find the big coral tubes, that would be helpful. Big coral tubes are amazing. And they're one of the easiest and best places to get crash fish. It's easy location. And you can get plenty of other resources from them as well. There's one. How are we doing for oxygen? Let's grab some oxygen first. Fill right the way up. And then down. Hey little buddy. Hey little buddy. Oh man, I turned back too soon. There's our cave sulfur and get some other bits and pieces just while we're in this area. Let's grab that bit there too. So we got 3. That's a cave sulfur. Whoa! Whoa! Hello?
What are you?
I'm Cal. What are you? Hey! Where'd you go? Come back! Okay. This game's starting to take a kind of freaky, creepy turn, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Right. Only gonna grab a few bits and pieces there because we've got things to do. Right, let me think. Where are we? I mean, we could go to the other island. We can stop by the base on the way, drop this stuff off, go up to the other island, grab a couple of diamonds. Diamonds! And then go from there. Why are my cameras so far apart? And also get some food and water when we get back to the base. Is someone playing with my cameras? Because there's like 100-meter difference between where they're located. Has someone pinched one? I think someone may have done. Because it's here in the kelp forest. Let's grab you. Take you with me. Oh, just pop you back. Thank you. This cheeky little stalker's playing games with us.
Captain.
Right, so let's just double check we got no diamond. No, we haven't. Right, so there's definitely something we want to sort out. Oh, it's a good job we collected some copper because we did not have any. I think it was when I was building things. He builded things and now we have nothing. Right, where are we going to put our sulfur? I'll put it in the plant spawn for the minute. We've got another radio message as well.
This is Lifepod 4.
Hello,
We've
Lifepod
landed
4.
close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're going to last. We're close to the
dear.
crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
I'm not sure if we... Let's Lifepod 4 transmission origin. Yeah, we've actually been to Lifepod 4 already. And then that's the one where we got the creature decoy. I'll grab that as well. Hey, let's make sure I'm healthy. And then we'll get some marble melon. Give the last one a slash to give us seeds to replant. Mmm, yummy! Need to get more plant pots in here. I mean, I know I've got like plenty of plant pots here. See, marble melon's such a good food because it gives obviously really good levels of food and hydration. So I'm wondering, do we take our lovely little sea moth with us? I think we should. It's fully charged, it's healthy. Put on. Let's go. Oh, and it's nighttime.
All systems online.
So I want to kind of go this way, head back out to the island with the containment on there. And then because if you go up into the island to where you've got the, like the gate, the Stargate gate, the portal, the thing that takes us from one island to the other. If you've got that, then you go up to it, but then there's a way that you can, there's like a pathway down under the mountain as well, which is really useful. I want to check that we're going in the right direction. It's dark, and I'll get lost. It's over there. See? It's dark and I get lost. You go the wrong way. You don't want to go too far out, you see? This mountain's actually really, really close to our base. Which is kind of handy in a sense, because it means when I do need to come and get some bits and pieces, at least I don't have to go far. wonder if there's anything in the little cave. Ooh, that's a warper. That's a warper. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna park too close here, but I do see something down there that I want. Cyclops engine fragment. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Right, where's my torch? Put you on number 3. So, I'm just wondering if there's any outcrops in this section. Saves us going all the way through. I can see one there. Yeah, there's a few here, so that would save us going all the way through the mountain. So we're looking for these shale outcrops for our diamonds. And you can get gold and lithium from them as well. Get any more in this bit? No, I think this bit just goes down and around. There's one there. Let's grab you. It's like this is our 2 diamond we need for the minute. That's fine. I'm not going to do too much exploring on here because we were only here on the last episode anyway. You know, we don't need to be spending all our time around it. No, we want to see other things too. There's other things to explore and see. Look at you. I scan you. But you're so shiny. Come back. Indigenous life forms peeper. We know you're a peeper. Did you say anything about our peeper? He's so shiny. I like him. You can also hear like that reaper like miles away. We need to get rid of some of this stuff here as well. I see it being a herbivore. Yeah, peeper. Side-facing eyes, powerful fins, beak, expulsion tubes. Purpose unclear with the expulsion tubes. Edible, high calorie count, further research requires. So it doesn't say a lot about our little peeper friend. But yeah, we definitely need to clear off some of these entries in the database. Just going to turn the lights off. Maybe that'll stop the warper from coming directly to us. You can hear the roars of the Leviathan in the background. We are not going to be saying hello to him. We are just going to keep going. Grab some titanium on the way back there. Have I got anyone around me? No. Grab this. See some bits and pieces out here. So I'm just going to grab a couple of other bits and pieces on my way back. Oh, what's that? Mobile vehicle bay fragment. We've already got the mobile vehicle bay, but scanning the fragments will give us a tiny bit more titanium. It's always worthwhile. Especially if you want to do base building or anything like that, you will use a lot of titanium. You'll also use titanium for doing any of your vehicle building, and that the majority of your tools require titanium. So if you see titanium and you've got space in your inventory, what I'm saying is just grab it. Right, so we're gonna head back to the base because we've got everything that we need so that we can make this laser cutter. So many things. We've got bone sharks, we've got stalkers. So essentially, yeah, I think this location that I came in at and then I've built our base at is probably the closest kind of starting location I have had to the like that island at the back. Me spinning around. Which is pretty cool. No, wrong way. Too many doors! I need signs. I need signs. And I just saw a fish flip-flopping over my desk. Right. So, let's first and foremost break down that titanium. Oh, Christ, I've got 3 pieces? We picked up so many bits I did not realise. So good. Let's grab our sulfur. Got batteries on us. Yeah, so we should be able to make this laser cutter now. Oh, it's under tools. Such a nitwit. Tools and that. And we'll also see what we need for the propulsion cannon. So we need a wiring kit. So if we got silver. Silver. Yes. Let's make the wiring kit first. And then our propulsion cannon. There we go. Okay, so we have got... Let me pop some stuff away. We've got the propulsion cannon, which isn't necessary for doing the Aurora, but recommended. It does make life a little bit easier, so it is worthwhile taking. You can do it without. I've done it without before now. But you'll... It's just easier. It's like a quality of life thing. Lithium, salt. I was thinking, what are we? We're 22 minutes. I mean, we could do the Aurora as part of this episode. It's going to make it a tiny bit longer, the episode, but let's pop one of them back in there. Let's eat some Chinese potatoes, fill that food up. And what else are we going to have? Have some bulbo tree. Beautiful. Yeah, so you can do it without the propulsion cannon, but it is a quality of life thing. Definitely makes it easier having it. So, from that point of view, I'd recommend it.
All systems online.
Lovely. And today we're going to be heading for the Aurora. Now you want to keep to this side of the Aurora. I'm saying this because on my Twitch playthrough, and one of my viewers who's, you know, also doing like, well, she's playing the game for the first time, and well, she was going to explore and she decided to go around the other side of the Aurora, and then she went off the edge of the map and she may have introduced herself to ghost leviathans, which on the one hand is pretty funny, but on the other hand is also like terrifying. So yeah, I just want to say, stick to this side of the Aurora. You go near the front or the back, you're going to get Reaper Leviathans, and if you go off the edge of the map, you are going to get yourself an introduction to some adult ghost Leviathans. So I'd probably just leave them alone. Have we been here before? Probably. I'm gonna go up because directions are not my strong suit, alright? See? There we go, it's that big broken ship thing. And the reason why I'm going down a bit is as you get closer to the Aurora and you're kind of within the debris field, so to speak, and that down here you will find, sorry Mr. Boomerang, you will find bits and pieces of goodies on the floor. So you can find like boxes that you'll be able to get items from, such as batteries, water, maybe nutrient blocks, all of that kind of thing. So they're handy to look out for. So you can see we've got a bit of debris here. We can see where everything's been kind of pushed up. And you can also sometimes find other bits and pieces of things that are going to help you Now you don't want to go too far to the end because you will find a lovely, lovely, not so friendly Reaper Leviathan there. But I'm coming down this end because I want to see what I can pick up on in the way of, you know, fragments.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So it's a Cyclops engine fragment, always handy. Got lots of titanium here, so if you're running out of titanium, it's good to collect it from down this way. So we've got a box there. Let's see what's in it. Got a bottle of water. I think I can pick up some of this salvage as well. It means I've got more titanium for later. See, we've got salt here, we've got quartz here, we've got little bits of limestone outcrops every now and again. I'm just picking up this salvage because I can chuck this in the storage compartments on the Seamoth, so it's not going to take up any additional space. I got a couple of bits in there anyway. I put some water in there and some first aid. Fire extinguisher. The fire extinguishers will be needed in this, but you will find one on the way, and I'll show you where that is as well as we go in there. But if you do come along to the Aurora and you've forgotten a fire extinguisher, don't worry too much because they do have them in there too. See, there's a propulsion cannon fragment in that crate. Some more salvage. Me trying to beach my Seamoth on the sand. Look around as we go. I always get confused about these grills. No, it's just debris. It's just debris. But anything that just looks a little bit unusual. So we've got another propulsion cannon fragment there as well. Anything that looks a bit unusual, always good to check out. Still got a bit to go. Now, I'm not going to go all the way to the front of the ship. If we go all the way to the front, it also gets a little bit more dangerous there because there is yet another Reaper Leviathan at the front as well. So we're gonna go along, and you can hear the roars at this point. You can hear him roaring. So I'm coming along the side of the ship at the minute. We'll start with the shakes.
In this region are sparse.
Yeah.
The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on
When
the
you get to
alien
this
ecosystem
point,
if
go
not contained
in and
within
up
the
here.
next 24 hours.
Okay, and we're going in and up through that bit so we don't go too close to that end where there'll be a Reaper Leviathan. And then at this point you can come up, you can have a little peek. And you'll see this bit which has a little bit less of a slope. This is the bit that you're going to park on. Okay? Don't go too far up it. The last thing we want is for you to beach your Seamoth and then spend a moment or two to get things sorted out. Okay, so I'm always going to want my scanner. I don't need my habitat builder. I'm going to bring this onto number 3 instead. I've got my propulsion cannon. Sea glide, obviously, I might need in there. You don't necessarily need it in there, but I might do, so I'm going to keep hold of it. I've got a spare battery there. I won't need any more than that. And I just nip to storage. Of course, it's the other one. It's never the first one I check. I can also grab that fire extinguisher. Where am I going to put that? I'm going to put that on... No, I'm not going to put it there because I've got to put it in that bit first. Let's put it there. Right, I am going to go on here. Now, I've on my laser cannon.
Warning, ship's structural integrity is low.
And the reason why I've done that is because I can grab these
Laser
dudes
cutters may be required.
and send them on a trip.
Is conducted at your own risk.
There's another bottle of water. So RNG is always going to give people slightly different items in the container. Some first aid there. send him flying. Can hear you. Yep, you can go for a flight as well. So I'm going to go in the, technically the entrance and out the exit. You can do it in reverse, but I just wouldn't recommend it. And you'd need the propulsion cannon to do it in reverse anyway. To be fair, it's a whole like new mini game just shooting these people. These people, these little cave crawlers. Oh, people.
Caution. Scans show the digestive tracts.
I know, that's why I'm not letting them have a nibble of me.
Tissues.
They are not getting a nibble of me. If they've already been munching on human tissues, they can keep them. Okay, so we're going to go over here, down here. You get some more cave crawlers around here as well, like this dude. Got a battery, there's a couple more there. You can, in theory, just keep running. So another fire extinguisher there. Ah, he got me. This little bit of fire you don't need to put out, you can just go past this one. Right, so now I'm going to switch out to a torch. It's a bit shaky in here. Again, if you're still looking for propulsion cannon fragments, there's usually one here.
PDA data.
And now we've got two directions. Going to
Aurora
start out at
systems
administration.
are running on local reserve power.
Oh,
Unable
no.
to remotely download black box data.
Yeah, if you don't put every tiny little bit of fire out coming through, then it gets you. Gets you. Always look around. You can find, you know, batteries lying about. There'll be things to scan, data terminals, PDAs,
Integrating new PDA data.
posters. And I don't have that particular chair, so I'm going to scan that.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, so I've got everything I need from in there. So, as you're getting data, as you go around the ship, see, look at all these first aid kits I've got. I'm going to use them. I'm going to have a drink of water. Beautiful. Yeah, as you're going around, you're getting, obviously, these data downloads from within the Aurora. It's not in the survivors bit, is it? Some of them will be in notes to self. So this is one of the data logs we picked up. And it gives some information, but at the bottom you'll notice it says cargo pay code 1454. As you go round and do this, and if you do it in order, you'll get the codes to these various rooms. So make sure that you are checking everything out. So this is one of the areas where some people say that you need a propulsion cannon to get over. Other people are like, no you don't. And if you hit this just right, it takes a few attempts, but you can. Did it wrong, of course. Try to demonstrate this, and he just doesn't want to go over. You can get over it. I have done it before. Or you could just use your propulsion cannon, move the stuff out of the way. Quality of life is so much easier. And you can get back over there as well. I have done it. It just takes a few attempts, and quite frankly, no one's got enough time for all that shit at the minute. Okay, so 1454 is our code. Yeah, doors unlocked. We're going in.
Aurora do not match any known offensive technology.
Take an item. We've got a nutrient block. Yeah, so let's have a little munch because we needed some food. I'm going to have that bottle of water as well, to be fair. Keep an eye out for any data as we go. If you've not got the floodlight, then it's here. I've not got the floodlight, so I'm going to scan it. Another box. You can sometimes get engine fragments in these boxes as well. Again, it's RNG. I haven't got them today, but there's other times I've been in here where they have been in there. And that is always really, really nice to, you know, find those extra little bits and pieces. You can have a little jump and a play about. Do a bit of hardcore parkour while you're in here. Because you never know what you're going to find. You can see another box back there. See, there's an engine fragment. Don't need the engine. Apparently I have the whole engine. I've got the whole engine! Why am I not paying attention to this? Oh yeah, I can't believe I managed to get the entire engine before anything else this time. That's kind of handy. Because the other stuff is relatively easy to get. The engine is usually the one that causes a few little issues. Okay, so we're going to go down here. Just to let you know, there are leeches in the water. Little bitey leechy dudes. And I mean, you can fire them at things. And I usually, for the most part, just try and ignore them. But you know, so just fire him up there again. But there's quite a few of them, so you know. See, there you go. And just give him a whack, get him off. And they don't do a lot of damage to your health, and you are getting a lot of first aid kits on the way in, so you know, none too bad. Okay, this door here is a repair tool jobby. So make sure you got your repair tool on you as well. I'm trying to use my laser cutter on it, which is never going to work. Beautiful. That door is repaired. We can open it. And this one, I think, is the sea moth base. Obviously, we've got the sea moth already. If you haven't, then you can come here. You've got bits of sea moth you can get while you're here. Let me just check that. Said the VR suite log? No. See, there's like so many bits and pieces coming in. Let me look at the engineering drone log. This one's quite funny. I like this one.
Exiting sleep mode.
Oh, make sure to grab this. Depth
Engineer
module.
Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Senses recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweak the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Okay, so now we're heading to the drive room.
Sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
So this one, oh, you know what I could have brought with me? I could have brought the grav trap, but I didn't. So we're going to do it without. Okay, so the drive room
Local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
is where all the radiation's coming from, apparently. Okay, first of all, make sure you grab this Cyclops energy efficiency module, and that's that's 2 modules we've got in here already today. Make sure you grab them because they're going to be useful for later on. I'm going to drink that so that it's out my way. So in here, the aim is this place is causing the leaks. You can see there's these giant cracks all over the place. We're going to repair them. And that, but first of all, I'm going to scan one. Scanning a breach. So that we've got that information. This. Oh, that was the Peeper one we got before. Enzyme host Peeper. Yeah. Oh, that one's got the enzyme with it. If you eat them, will it cure you? That's what I want to know. Okay, it's the drive core shielding breach, so it gives you a little bit of information there. Obviously, we need to repair it. So let me just grab my repair tool again, because I just swapped it out for the other thing. Let's swap it for that for the minute. So there are 11 of these in total. We're going to have to repair 11 of them.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach
And these ones
repaired.
up here are nice,
Further
you know?
breaches detected.
Nice, you're above water, there's no leeches, but the rest of them are usually below the waterline. Just gonna check to see if there's any above the waterline on this side. No, there's not, so we're going down. And there's leeches in the water.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
So if you've got a grav trap with you, you can deploy a grav trap in the middle, and it will obviously catch most of them and hold them in place so that you can go around and
Further breaches detected.
do the repairs. Oh, there's one down here. So I tend to look for the little sparks that they're throwing out.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
There's any more on that one. There's like 3 different levels to this, so
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
like some you'll notice are at the top, some are at the bottom, and then there's a catwalk in the middle where you'll find some as well.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
And it's also very irritating here to say
Containment
this
breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
10 times. Eee, this one took a battering. These guys are annoying more than anything.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
No, further breach. Singular. 1. Uno. God, they're annoying. There we go.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
There we go. So this is fixed. And if you do it within a certain amount of time, if you do it fairly quickly after the Aurora explodes, then it doesn't give you the line about it taking 3 days for radiation levels to return to normal. And that, but we've done it fairly quickly, so we're not getting that notification. So we should be good to swap to an alternative dive suit when we get one. Okay, we're done in here. Right, next place we're going to go to is down here to the locker room and prawn bay. And this one is where your laser cutter comes in useful. So obviously you can't get through this way without this laser cutter. So that's why we needed it first. So we're going to grab this, pop in here. Ah. And again, as usual, look around, grab your PDAs.
Integrating new
There's a lot of
data.
information on a lot of these. So to make sure that you go through, you have a look. That's a search and mission operation. Let me just get rid of that one off the thing. Get rid of that because that's not going to have any information. Get rid of that one. And that just so that we can see when they're coming in. That will give us some information. And that, but at the minute we're interested in stuff relating to us being able to navigate this place as we go. And what's quite nice is there's like little pockets of oxygen in here, so we can see there's another PDA here. Sweet offer.
Integrating new PDA data.
So I'm not going to read all of this one, but the important bit at the bottom here is cabin number 1 code is 1869. And that you can grab some extra bits and pieces like med kits, water bottles. So take the time to check out any empty lockers, or open lockers I should say. was the one we got the PDA from. You got anything in you? No. This one never does. But I always check it anyway, just in case there's something hidden in there one day. There's a battery there. Plenty of free batteries knocking about. Some water. We're not going to say no to any of that lovely stuff. And a box here on our way up to the prawn suit. Okay. So where we go? Let's drink that water. There's plenty of food and water to get you through this, okay? So if you haven't had a chance to pick up an extra fire extinguisher at this point, don't worry too much. You can just stand outside the doorway and repair from the edge. Just don't get too close to the fire. And then head on in. You will see we have prawn suits hanging from the ceiling, prawn suits hanging from the walls, and fire everywhere. Now there's a couple of different things that this room leads to, but first of all, we're going to scan as a prawn suit, baby. So there are 4 pieces we need to scan, so I'm going to start with that one out there. Then I'm going to grab this one. And then there's actually 3 on the back wall as well. Where do we want to go? Let's go up this bit.
Picking up a fake black box signature originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
Come on. I know I can get you from here without the thing. Yeah, there we go. So I can grab this one from this side. Again, don't need the fire extinguisher. Obviously, I've got fire extinguishers, but I don't necessarily need them. I can reach these bits. So if you want to save it, you want to get the module in here. This is a storage module that will work on the sea moth and it will work on the prawn suit. Okay, so you can see there is another prawn suit fragment there as well, but we have 4 now, so I'm not going to scan anymore. Got a box here. And then I'm actually going to go up here. I'm going to do basically the quarters first. And then we're going to be coming back to this room and going back through the water to get to our final location. So up here you will want your fire extinguishers for some of these rooms. But at this point, if you're hungry and thirsty, welcome to food and drink land. So plenty of water, plenty of nutrient blocks. They're going to keep us going for a while. I think that's all of them. Oh no, I forgot that bottle of water. Oh, he was just lying on the floor and waiting. Sad times. And as you can see, we've got loads of stuff on the go now. So, oh yeah, it's down there. I'm going to go, but actually, you can move stuff out the way. I have found that out previously. But yeah, I'm going to put the fire out in here. There is another fire extinguisher at the back of this room as well. If you're careful going around the edge of the room, you can get to that one and then use it for the rooms further down. You could also just walk into the fire like I do. It's always fun. Put that out fully. And again, as usual, there are things to scan in here. There are things to collect in here. See, you know, vending machine. We can't be living under the water without access to our own vending machine, which magically restocks itself. We've got a single wall shelf. We've got a counter. And grab all those bits that you haven't got previously. It's got tables in there if you haven't got them. Abandoned PDA.
Integrating new PDA
and that
data.
which tells us all about today's menu. Beautiful kitty poster which needs to be had. And another fire extinguisher. Now at this point I'm going to get rid of that one that's at 1%. You can make fire extinguishers as well back at the base. And I have one of those waters. Everything else is looking fine diddly dandy. Nothing in here I haven't got. You can look at the menu if you want to. And then we move on. There's no need to put out this fire, but heck, I'm all for wasting my fire extinguishers right now. How dare you start again? Don't fight me, fire. More. Okay, and then we've got 2 directions we can go in, so we're going to start on this one first. This is cabin 1 that we got the code for before, so that was 1869. And we get a nice double bed to scan. Yay, we'll have somewhere to sleep. Another dragon toy. It's a little bits and pieces of collectibles. Now these carry-alls, you can carry them, but they take up 9 slots and they have 9 slots in them. So I suppose in a sense, and like, because I think you could put stuff in them and then pick them up. This is something I need to check. No, I'm not trying to pick it up. I want to open it. Thank you. Let me just pop some stuff in there, because if it takes, it's got 9 slots in it, and if it takes 9 slots and you can pick it up with items in, then I may as well take it anyway, because it's not taking up that 10th slot. That one and that. Can I then? Yeah, so you can't pick it up when it's not empty. So therefore, it's useless. But it's one of those things that you could come back and pick up later if you wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna like eat and drink and use things here because there might be other things I want to pick up. Do I want that first aid kit as well? Why not? Okay, we've got a hat we can pick up. We've got a PDA. Which talks about responsible autonomous relationships. I don't think there's anything else in here to collect, but that was fun. So in here we've got the single beds, so we can scan those as well. Lovely. Some more water. Which, you know what? I'm gonna be peeing for England after all of this water. Water I can make really easily anyway, so not so much of an issue. Another storage bag that's empty. Another empty storage bag. So there's loads of them around here. So this room is the captain's quarters. We can't get in there at the minute because we don't have the code. You will get that later on in the game. So don't worry about that one. This is why we want to open up both entrances and exits to get into here. So that when we come back later on for the captain's quarters, we don't have to go all the way through the ship. We can just come back in through the exit. So another bag there. Another battery. Another bag. Another PDA.
Integrating
What's this
new
one give
PDA
us?
data.
Altera Arms pamphlet. Okay. Some more water. Another battery. So there's so much gear in this place. So you want to make use of it. In this side, we've got another PDA.
Integrating.
Relationship contract legal recording.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours
How much further can we do that?
to 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind. You have so many expectations.
I feel you just want to spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not a feeling. It's a judgment. And I feel hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you, and I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.
Okay, now I'm just putting the fire out while that was playing. Not for any reason where we actually have to put the fire out. Right. Now that's done. Obviously, we've been through there. We've got all the bits and pieces we can get up there. So now we are... I don't want to do that pawn suit. I haven't got room for the titanium. Now we're going to go back down here. And we are going to be going on a little swim. So we're going to be coming down here. And we are going to be finding our way to the back right-hand side. And as we come through this way, we'll see there's kind of like a little tunnel. Kind of. That leads up into an opening. Okay. And then we'll have a doorway. And that. And we can come up here, get a little bit of oxygen, and then come down here. This is a data terminal. Again, for some more
Integrating new
data.
PDA data.
So we've got, this is the black box data. And that's, again, really, really handy. We're going to carry on along here. And we find a door that we need the laser cutter for. So we're going to cut our way through here. And obviously as you go along as well, it's kind of like useful to know. Like, it's kind of useful to have like the higher capacity oxygen tanks. You could do it without, but it's better to have them. So this is the drive core room. Again, we've got a PDA here, so we're going to grab that.
Integrating new PDA data.
And this PDA data, drive core shielding breach, black box data, your sweet log. Is this the right one? Codes and clues. Lab access, that's the one we just picked up. 6483 is the code we need here. So, and I hate this one because the thing is shaking. You're underwater. And you're just trying to get in here. Right, I'm going to go back down now and just come up here for some oxygen. Get burned and then go back down again. Now, I love the lab because the lab has like loads of like cool sciencey gear that you can pick up and you can take back to your base. So we don't have room on us at the minute, but we are going to grab that, which will tell you more about Strader 6. Download the data terminal.
New blueprint acquired.
And it gives us a new blueprint, so we can now turn.
Corruption was detected on your PDA.
Oh, thanks.
Your technology blueprints have been updated.
So it gives us some information about how we can upgrade our propulsion cannon to a repulsion cannon. So you can come through here, you can see if there's any bits and pieces behind here. So this is where I was saying you can come through a back way to that lab. There are different ways of getting there. I'm gonna go scoot back under this. No, so you can get into the lab through this door as well. I can hear that Leviathan outside. He's crazy. Just checking we've got everything as we go. It's quite cool as well to explore because obviously you're not stuck for oxygen at this minute anyway, so. And then that's the route back through the prawn bay. Cool if you could go even further under the catwalks and explore further. Right. Where do we want to go? We want to go this way. So make sure, you can never get up this bit. Make sure that you do have your fire extinguisher handy for this bit. Put out the fire. Once you put the fire out as well properly, it's not going to come back again. And I'm gonna come up here. We've already got friends waiting out there for us. Get out of the way, desk. Move that down a bit. Come here, you little monkey. I'm trying to get him. Oh, it's without puzzles, which isn't too bad. So this is the kind of like the back door out of it. So you'll notice as we come over here, our sea moth is just there. And this is where we went up and round to get into the other entrance. Let's pop them in there. But while I'm here, so the cool thing is our sea moth is going to be able to go deeper. So we've got that depth upgrade there. Beautiful. We can now go down to 300 meters. And we also have an additional storage thing if we need it. So that is us done. Now there are bits and pieces, decorative bits and pieces we can come back and collect from here. Nothing's going to happen to the Aurora now you've done this. It's not going to trigger anything else to happen, so you can come back at any point. And also later on in the game you will be directed back here anyway to get something from the captain's quarters. So, you know, you'll be over here for that too. So you can come back whenever you want. It's not going to go anywhere. And now you've opened both the entrance and the exit, so not a problem. All fun times. Right, we are going to finish up there for this episode because it has just hit over an hour. I am going to make my way back to the base. I think next time we're going to look at the next Degassi habitat, because we know that that one's 250 meters down and we couldn't get there until we had a depth upgrade for our Cyclops. That's a moonpool fragment. Not for our Cyclops, for our sea moth. Now we know we can go deeper enough in that, so we are going to investigate a whole new biome next time. But in the meantime, thanks for everyone who's kind of stuck around and enjoyed this. I know this episode and the one before it have been a bit longer because of the locations we've been exploring. Don't really want to cut it like halfway through when we're doing that. So we have had a couple of longer episodes, but the next one should be a little bit shorter. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm trying to find like decent places to break with each of the episodes. But yeah, we are going to be carrying on with this, hopefully putting out episodes every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and that for Subnautica, seeing as we're doing the House Flipper DLC at the weekends as well. Oh, I nearly drove into that. Eesh. No one said I could drive, right? Nobody gave me a license for this thing. Don't judge me. And that, but yeah, we are going to be back next time. I am back at the base. I am going to unpack. I'm going to put a poster or two on the walls. And we shall see you again soon. So you take care. Bye.